secret for a while. You'll have seen him because he's did my job for the last 2 years. He's gone on and he's co-founder of Sales Partners West. He's an international speaker who speaks regularly for Mr. T. Harv Eker. Who's heard of T. Harv? Yeah. You guys, yeah. Mr. T. Harv Eker. He is, without doubt, an inspiration. He's an absolutely amazing guy. He's going to share some incredible things with us in a moment when he's ready to come on. You're trying to kill my energy. So, we're going to do a countdown from 5 to welcome him on. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Mac Attram!
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mark. How many of you know deep down that you are on this earth to make a massive difference to other people? Thank you. Some of you are not sure. I understand. How many of you would like to have more success, even more success in your life? How many of you don't want that? How many of you are not going to raise your hands anyway? Okay, just quickly before I go into it, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Yes Group. Thank you for leaders inviting me to speak on this stage here. It's been a while since I was last on this platform. Missed it. And also, thank you for you guys being here this evening. Because it's easy to make excuses, isn't it? It's easy to be elsewhere doing something else, yes? So thank you for being here. And so, my commitment to you is this. I want to acknowledge you. My commitment is that I'm going to give you as much value, as much energy, as much passion, as much information as I possibly can. Who wants that? Yes. Okay, good. That's what I'm going to be doing. So, we'll go straight into it. What's the topic of my talk today? How to start thinking like a champion. Because how many people realize that champions think differently from other people, from amateur people, or average people? Very good. And so, I'm going to be sharing with you some of those things they do to get championship results. If you think like a champion, behave like a champion, you'll ultimately get championship what? Yes. Thank you. So I'm going to be sharing that with you. How many of you want that? Yes. Very good. I'm also going to be sharing with you your number one asset. Whose number one asset? Mine. Can't hear you. Thank you. Your number one asset that if you don't manage will be public enemy number one. So I'll be sharing that with you today as well. Are you ready to get started? Yes. Very good. So they haven't given you a lot of time on stage here, but I'm going to give you so much information. So before I go on, I know some of you know me, some of you don't. Would it be okay to take a moment to tell you very briefly who I am and why I'm standing in front of you today? Would that be okay? Yes. There's a few people in this. Okay, so I'll talk. Would that be okay? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so very, very briefly, Mark touched on this very briefly. I'm part of 2 international teams. One of those teams is T. Harv Eker's team. I'm one of his international instructors on some of his advanced programs. And some of you would have seen me on the recent MMI. Is that right? Yes. Very good. So I emceed in that one. But when I'm not doing that, I run an organisation called Sales Partners. What is it called, please? Sales Partners. I'm a business growth specialist. I help businesses grow their business by making a lot more money. On average now, my clients are making between 15 and 85% increases in less than 90 days. How many of you would like to know how I do that? Okay, very good. So, look, I'm going to go straight into it. But here's the thing. How many of you notice I ask a lot of questions? How many of you are tired of those questions already? How many of you are not going to raise your hands? Listen, as Mark introduced me, I came on stage here, I came on stage and said, hello, My name is Attram, and today I'm going to be talking to you about championship level thinking. And I've got 50 PowerPoint slides. I've got 20 bullet points on every single one, and I'm going to go through every single one for the rest of the evening. How many of you don't want that? How many of you be getting tired and falling asleep already? Okay, so I'm not going to do that, yes? Reason why I ask a lot of questions is because of this word here. What's the word, please? Success. Thank you. Because of this word. Success requires something. Success requires what?
Energy.
Wow. Is this London Yes Group? Really? Let's try that again. Success requires something. Success requires what? Okay, that's more like it. Very good. Thank you, Chris. And everyone else who joined in. Look, listen. I'm going to put a lot of energy into this, right? Let me tell you this. When it comes to success, when it comes to dealing with people, I'll tell you, when two people come together in any dialogue, any transaction, any exchange, the person with the highest energy generally wins. Let me repeat, because I think some of you didn't quite hear me. When two people come together in any dialogue, in any exchange, in any transaction, in any competition, the person with the highest energy generally wins. How many of you have children? Hands up here. Very good. How many of you have ever looked after children? Now, if their energy is higher than yours, who wins? Seriously, who wins? They do. Exactly. So, success requires energy. Going for your goals, does that require energy? Yeah. Going for your dreams, does that require energy? Yeah. Yes. Very good. So I'm going to put a lot of energy into this. So hopefully you're going to reciprocate and give a lot of energy back. Yes? Yes. Are you really ready? Yes. Very good.